I'm just curious. I ran across a conversation and they were discussing men and if men be holding back, whether they're gonna put it down on the woman or not. First topic of the night. Before engaging in sexual play, do men assess whether they are going to lay down the pipe or not? It's a question for the men. Is this something that we do? And if women, have you guys experienced this? Maybe you got a friend of a friend or a friend. Have you guys noticed that men kind of tread lightly if they want to put it down or not? So go ahead, man. I'm gonna start with you, Ali. What are your thoughts, sir?
I found out the least you talk about it, the faster you have access to, if that's what we're talking about, intimacy with a woman, the least you talk about it, the faster you have access to it. I mean, from my experience, I don't know if I could talk too much. I'm not the type that brag about anything. I'm more the action speak louder than word kind of guy, but I know from experience, typically if you talk about it, you probably ain't the best performer. So I would say that the least you talk about it, the faster you have access to it.
I wasn't talking about talking about it. I'm just saying, like, do you assess whether you're gonna put it down or not? It don't have to be you. It could be a friend or a friend. Do men do this? Because they understand what comes with it. Sometimes you put it down too much, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of it. So do men, when they approach the situation, do they assess it?
I guess, I mean, yeah, we assess it. We assess it with I'm going to answer the best way I can answer it. Like, depending on who the woman is, if we know that it's dealing with certain type of women, if we deal with her, it could be a different outcome if we put it down with one woman versus another woman, how that woman react, depending on the personality of that woman. But I don't, that kind of question, I don't think of myself in that matter. Like, that's a hard question for me because I don't think about it. I don't talk to my boys about it like that either. Okay. It's not a conversation in our circles.
All right, let me get a lady involved, and then I'll come back to a guy. Women, have you heard of this? Is this a thing? Like, do you think men tread lightly sometimes? Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have Teej Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. Teej Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teej Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Teej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off the first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today.
When you say assess, are you saying like they talk about what they're going to do before they do it?
Okay. I've heard of a conversation, right, that they had, and they said, well, you know, I just kind of put it down on a little bit. You know, I didn't want to go all out. You know, she just I didn't really want to keep her around too much. I still wanted to nail, but I didn't want to keep her around too much. So I just kind of just tread how I performed in the bedroom. Ali, yo,
is it better now?
You're gonna have to mute you for a second. No, it's just all type of feedback, AOL. It's all type of stuff going on, brother. Just yeah. Go ahead, Lucky. Go ahead, Lucky, with your question.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by his sound. Just repeat what you just said. Assess, you mean in what ways?
Meaning that like men kind of assess whether they're gonna put it down or not on the front. Man, it's a difficult. I just might scratch this question. Is anybody?
No. So
I don't think I've experienced that. Just to answer. So
I don't think the women will experience it. I think it's more of the men are saying, I don't want to deal with this. I want to hit, but I don't want her to keep coming around. So I'm just gonna give her a little bit of effort when it comes to my performance.
Oh, they don't want her dickmatized. That's what we talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I think. Because like right now, you giving women secrets now because we don't hear that type of talk.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Anton. Go ahead and chime in.
I haven't ever heard of it before. Maybe it's just because the majority of the guys that I'm around is married, and we don't really talk about that. Well, when we talk about it kind of like in a group setting. So everybody is there. We don't just talk about it amongst the guys. Like, you know how you just be kind of having parties and everybody be talking, you know, joking and drinks, and then people start talking about different stuff or whatever. But I've never heard of that. I don't believe in it. And maybe it's just because I'm married, it's a completely different thing for me. I pretty much have sex almost every single night, and it's just different moves and different ways in which you approach the situation, depending on, you know, how it is that I want to do things. Like sometimes you want to fuck, sometimes you want to make love, sometimes you just want to chill, sometimes you just want to roll around in it a little bit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But more importantly for me, I think it's the foreplay that actually sets the mood for whatever is going to happen. So, you know, it's just a different type of vibe depending on what it is that you're doing. But I've never heard of that. I think that's cap. The only caveat to that though is if a dude just want to get his nut off with a chick that he don't really care about, that's the caveat. Like he might not really care about what it is that she think. And I don't even think that buzz downs. And when I say buzz downs, I think it's a difference between a chick that you with, like that you're in a relationship with, or you know, that's your wife, and a chick that you just want to buzz down. Obviously, I'm leaving outside chicks because that's a dude that got attached to a chick he shouldn't have been with in the first place. But when you're dealing with a buzz down, I don't really think you should care about what she think. I don't think you should even care even a little bit about what she think if she a buzz down. If she just a moment, get yours. Hopefully she got hers. If that, you know, hopefully she did what she was supposed to do. But I don't even think you should give a fuck about what she think anyway. So
I don't give a damn if she get hers or not.
I'm sorry.
I don't give a damn. If it's a bust down, I'm single, I'm out here. I'm trying to get mine as quick as I can and get the hell on. I don't give a damn if she get it or not.
Facts.
But if it's my wife, I'm gonna try to make sure she get hers off first every time.
It sounds like a horny guy bragging about, well, I didn't give it to her that much, right? And he probably was whack, so he's probably trying to just use it as an excuse on why he didn't get none. That's what I'm hearing. That's what it sounds like to me. Anybody that brags or talk about sex like that normally just don't have sex like that, or they don't know how to put it down like that. There's no one that just talks about, oh, I'm just gonna give it a little bit. But you either gonna give it all or you not. Then why are you doing it? That sounds like an immaturity.
Because she a buzz down, and she don't matter. Like she don't. I think when you in a relationship, like when she your girl, you have an interest in seeing her satisfied, because it's almost like you got a connection. The emotional connection is what actually heightens the experience and the orgasms and all of that other type of stuff. So it's a completely different vibe when she yours. You know what I'm saying? Because she get pleasure out of pleasing you, and she get off and all that other type. So it's a different mindset that you have. But when you're talking about a buzz now, I'm not give a fuck about what she think. Like, I'm just trying to get your nut off.
Have you guys ever heard of men that say that they don't want a bad dick report? So they make sure every woman they have sex with is not going around.
The bad dick report with who?
Just whoever they're having sex with, kind of like what Lady Di was saying. Like now that y'all talking about it, yeah, like since high school, I've heard men, the only thing they're bragging about is how well they put it down. They don't want a woman going around just saying, girl, you know, they want the good.
See, that's corny though. Because Ali kind of hit it without even answering the question. Ali hit it without even answering the question. Like most guys, first of all, most guys don't even really want to be, they don't really want their name out there like that. Like if you a gentleman or you move in a certain type of way, you don't kiss and tell, you don't even brag about it before it happened. None of like that. That's not a thing.